cooking. I usually start cooking around 2:33 since I am home. Perks of being a house daughter, stay at home graduate. So yeah, I mean, why not have a warm, hearty meal waiting for my mom when she comes home? On days that she cooks, we usually eat around 6:37, which might be early for some, but in this household, that's just when we eat. We don't like eating later than that. My gran used to say, "Kuthe ndifuna ulala unesisu esigcwele. Kuthe ndifuna ulala isisu sakho sigcwele isithembu." She would say that. So, yeah, we relatively eat early around here. And I was so glad that my host family in the States, that's a story for another day, ate around this time as well. I really don't like eating late. Hey, I don't like it at all. But if you do, hey, why not? And I know, with working moms, you do tend to eat around 8:30. So that's totally chilled. Yeah, so I'm gonna start cooking, show you what I'm making. And today I'm gonna make dessert. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna make these mini donuts that are glazed in icing. That's a recipe from Emma's Goodies. I love her. So yeah, today I have a sweet tooth, so we're gonna have dessert today. So I'm going to be making shepherd's pie. That's what my family calls it. I think it's also called cottage pie. So that's what I'm going to be making. I've got these purplish, pinkish skinned potatoes. I'm going to boil these and mash them. And then I'm going to fry up mince, onions, green pepper, the works. Then we're going to top it off with cheese and bake it in the oven. So I'm going to peel these. And guys, please don't come for my peeling or chopping skills. Trust the process. It's going to be really good. I'm going to peel these. I'm going to peel them. I didn't wash them because I was going to peel the skins anyway. If I was going to keep the skins on, like when making chips, then I was going to wash them. But I'm not going to wash them like as they are with the skins. I will wash them though once I've peeled the skins off on all of them. Nandilendo. I'm just so real with that song. So like I said, I do love to listen to music. So I usually will be listening to music either out loud, but most of the time whether I'm alone or there's people, I listen to headphones on. I listen to my music with headphones on. So I'll keep going with that. So I'm going to listen to music from my mom's tablet, right here on my headphones. When I'm good and ready, I will share with you guys what I listen to. Okay? And you mustn't judge me. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. But anyway, guys, we've got different tastes in music. Some are surprising. I surprisingly fell in love with a bit of country music while I was in the States. And my host dad loved country music. So I fell in love with it a little bit. Just a little bit. A few songs here and there. My hand's itchy. My gran used to say when your hand is itchy, you're going to get money. I don't know how far true is that. My hand's been itching for months and no money. Anyway, guys, yeah, let me continue with this process. I'm gonna chop up onion, green pepper for my mince. Usually I also chop up some garlic, but we don't have right now. But mom's gonna bring some home. And then it's either I chop up fresh tomatoes or we use this canned diced tomatoes. Swoop. So I'm gonna get chopping. Boom. Boom. Gotta keep this steady. That's gonna be a shot. I think that will be fine. Some chutney. Stay steady. So usually I'd also add green pepper. Wait, without green pepper. Red pepper, yellow pepper. But we don't have any of that either. You know, guys, to be honest, that week before month end, where everything finishes, we are there. But yeah, my prayer is for us not to live paycheck to paycheck, guys. Like, where you can have a little bit of extra during the month. Already regete sweetsinyana, fill up on perishables that finish, like green pepper or tomatoes. Yeah, that's my prayer. My prayer for us not to live paycheck to paycheck. We don't have to be rich like billionaires, but be comfortable enough to have money left over during the month, And I know there are people worse off than us. So I am super grateful for what we have. I am extremely, extremely grateful. Grateful that we can give, give to others that are in need, help in our community, in our church, it's a great privilege and honor to be able to do that. Yeah. I can't wink, guys. Like, I think I can, but it never comes out right. It just doesn't look right. a mix of spices, oregano, paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic and herb. Yeah, I just mix them in here. I don't have a spice blend, no guys. I'm nice spice blend. And pheka nje kanje. Faka lonto ndiyifakayo kube mnandi, some salt. Yeah. So I'm gonna brown the onion and make sure it's nicely cooked. Then I'm gonna add in the mince, brown that as well. Then add the tomato, give it a good mix, give it a good cook. Then the potatoes are boiling, those are gonna be soft. And I've also grated. The mash and mince are ready. Going to assemble, and I'm gonna top off with some cheese. I don't know, I don't think usually cottage pie or shepherd's pie have cheese, but in this family we love to top it off with cheese. And yeah, I'm assuming it's called shepherd's pie. It got that name because the shepherds out there in the field, they got some potatoes, they got some mince, they don't, it's not your typical pie with the pie crust. Cheese grated, ready to be used on the top. That's how it looks. Got your mashed potatoes, the mince, the cheese. I'm gonna pop this in the oven just until the cheese is melted because everything is cooked. And while that is in the oven, I'm going to make my dough for the donuts. So this is going to be a simple recipe. I'm going to be using self-rising flour. Really simple, but they're really good. I'm also busy washing the dishes. I honestly don't mind washing dishes but I don't like wiping them. I don't like wiping them and packing them. I don't like that. But it drives my mom crazy when I leave the dishes drying here. So today I will wipe them. Most of the time I do because I know she doesn't like it. But I I mean most of the time I don't. I don't. I just leave them here till the next day and then I pack them. But I really know she doesn't like that. So today I will wipe them. So now I'm going to be making these easy 2 ingredient, no yeast donuts. They're just as good as yeast donuts, um, but they don't last as long as like the yeast donuts. But right out of the fryer in that glaze, oh, they are amazing. So all you need is 1 cup of self-raising flour and think a bit less than a cup of plain yogurt, but the ingredients are in Emma's goodies. I'll have the link below. So I don't have self-raising flour, um, but all self-raising flour is it's the flour and the baking powder mixed in there for you already. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also don't have plain yogurt, so I'm gonna use buttermilk, hashtag amasi. So this is how the dough looks. See, it's a bit wet. This is how this particular dough is. Essentially, when amagunya guys are sweet, amagunya sweetie, I'm gonna just drop balls in the oil and then coat it in icing sugar. The icing sugar is going to be a mix of icing sugar and milk. So they're going to soak all that sweet goodness up. It's really good, guys. But if you're someone who doesn't like sweet things, then you probably wouldn't like these. Or you would go just a bit easy on the icing. Obviously, I don't. So we're gonna fry these up. I'll make the icing, and yeah, I'll show you the finished product. We've got melted butter with the icing, sugar, and vanilla essence. So it's the butter that gives it this bit of this yellowish color. It's the butter that I used. And then I'm going to scoop out the donuts with this ice cream scoop to give them a nice round shape. Like so. So our oil is nice and hot. I'm going to drop the donuts in there. So these are frying up and they're going to start rising to the top. And guys, please do remember to support our baking business. It's called Yahweh Shalom Bakeries. Find us on WhatsApp at 063-689-4290. That's our business account. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Yes. We are in the Gauteng area. We're in Pretoria mainly. But you are all are welcome, guys. All are welcome. Northwest Limpopo. We are in the Gauteng area, mainly in Pretoria, but all are welcome, guys. Northwest Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Free State, Zonke Bonke, guys. If you want to drive 6 hours from Durban, you're welcome. So yeah, please do support, guys. These are looking beautiful. Make sure they evenly cook, get a nice color. Then we'll coat them in the icing in the glaze. Look at those beauties. Aren't they beautiful, guys? Now it is a bit tricky to make sure it's all cooked, all round. Sometimes, yeah, they have their own mind. The others are really browner than the other. But these are ready to take out. Just put them on here. Get the excess stuff off. Now you can make them smaller. Emma, whose tutorial I'm doing, she makes them much smaller, but I wanted this size so that we don't have a lot of them. Trying to watch the sugar. Yeah, aren't they cute? Cutie cuties. It's like little mini magwinyas. So we're going to make them sweet kengogo and put them right there, a few at a time, and coat them in the glaze. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. You got yourself your sweet treat right there. Golden goodness. Golden goodness. Yeah, guys, that is me for today. Ay kiberekile kajeku. Ay kiberekile shame. Not all days are like this, guys. But yeah, keep your head up, keep moving. Remember to stay spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, and physically healthy.